Hello, everyone. My name is September Dibble, and I'm the Director of Health Education at Wesleyan University. Today, I want to talk with you about cultural competency and its partner, cultural humility, and the important role it plays in the strategic prevention framework and in your day-to-day work with students. Within the strategic prevention framework, cultural competency isn't just a checkbox. It's a guiding principle that should be embedded into each of the 5 steps. Although this term may sound like a buzzword, it's essential to meaningful prevention work. When integrated with intention, cultural competence helps ensure students feel seen, respected, and supported on campus. So why is cultural competence important? Cultural competence allows us to create programs that are not only relevant, but also accessible to the diverse needs of student populations. Prevention strategies that fail to consider students' identities and lived experiences can unintentionally exclude them. When students don't see themselves reflected in prevention efforts, they're less likely to engage. But when our work is grounded in cultural awareness and inclusive practices, we build trust and foster belonging in health outcomes and in our prevention work. Simply put, cultural competence leads to better prevention, deeper engagement, and stronger communities. At its core, cultural competence is the ability of individuals and organizations to engage effectively with people from diverse backgrounds. In your prevention work, this can show up in several different ways. It might show up as being intentional about who you include. Consider which student communities are represented in your planning and decision-making, especially students of color, first generation and low-income students, and other groups whose experiences are often overlooked. If a perspective is missing, seek it out. Don't assume their perspective. Be sure to ask, listen, and build trust with these groups. Next, build authentic relationships. Take time to get to know the students you're working with. Their lived experiences and feedback are key to developing programs that resonate. When students feel more genuinely connected, they're more likely to engage and share meaningful insights, which is what we want. And of course, invite feedback early and often. Before launching a campaign or a program, have students from different communities review the materials. Are the language, visuals, tone, inclusive and relatable? Are they likely to make students feel welcomed or unintentionally left out? Be open to what you hear and take that feedback seriously. While cultural competence helps move our work forward, embracing cultural humility can take it even further. Cultural humility is an ongoing practice. It's all about examining and challenging the biases, assumptions, and power dynamics that we hold and bring into our roles, and might potentially be embedded into our institutions. Unlike competence, which implies mastery, humility reminds us all that learning is lifelong. You can practice cultural humility in several ways, including encouraging reflection within your team, encourage your colleagues to explore their own identities, beliefs, and assumptions, create spaces for honest conversations, and work together to develop strategies for ongoing growth and accountability. Also, take a look at your institutional systems. Look at your office, your campus policies, traditions, and norms. Who might be excluded? Use your voice and your position to advocate for those who may be excluded, and collaborate with partners across campus who are engaged in similar efforts. And of course, commit to continuous learning. This is the most important. Stay curious and reflective. Acknowledge what you don't know and seek out perspectives, especially those that challenge your worldview. Growth starts with openness. The more inclusive and responsive our prevention efforts are, the more effective they will be. We want to lean into that growth mindset that we often encourage our students to embrace. This work can be uncomfortable, but discomfort is often where the most powerful learning happens. Many students are already navigating that discomfort on a daily basis. So let's try to meet them with empathy and intention and a commitment to make our campuses spaces where all students can thrive. As we conclude our time here together, there are 3 key takeaways that I want you to remember. First, cultural competence enhances prevention by ensuring your work is inclusive, relatable, and respectful of the diverse identities on campus. Next, cultural humility is an ongoing process of self-reflection and awareness that deepens your impact and ability to build trust with students. And lastly, engaging authentically with student communities and seeking feedback are essential steps in creating prevention efforts. So as you move through each stage of the strategic prevention framework, please keep asking yourself, how am I weaving cultural competence and cultural humility into my work? Thank you for all that you do and for continuing to learn and grow and lead in prevention.